Sometimes these sorts of questions sort of help you out and say, "Oh, show that this is true," and it gives you a bit of a feel for how to kind of go from what looks quite a horrendous equation to something that's solvable. But here we're just going to have to go for it and realize what to do. So we've got sine x and we've got cos squared x, but we know an identity. We know that sine squared plus cos squared is identical to 1 for all x. So that means I can replace this cos squared by 1 minus sine squared x. And then we're in a good place. Expand this out, 2 minus 2 sine squared x. And suddenly we sort of see why this question is not quite as horrible as it seems, because the 2's cancel. Actually, I can then just write this as 2 sine squared x minus sine x equals 0. Now this is essentially a hidden quadratic. The hidden quadratic is that it's very similar to 2x squared minus x equals 0. It's just I've replaced x by sine squared x. Really, I should probably use a different unknown there. So 2y squared minus y equals 0. How would we factorize that? We take out the y, so we do the same here. We do sine x, 2 sine x minus 1 equals 0. And so either this thing is 0 or this thing is 0, in which case sine x would have to be a half. So we're well on our way to solving this. Right, let's deal with each one separately. Let's take sine x equals 0. Well, if we know the graph of sine x, we see that, okay, we're only interested in between 0 and 180, so we're going to get that x is 0 degrees, or it's here, it's 180 degrees. So those are two solutions. Okay, the other solutions are going to be that sine x is a half. And you can either use your calculator for this, or you might know your exact values of sine. X is 30 degrees because sine of 30 is a half. But I've got this second solution on my graph here. Because this is 30 degrees away from x equals 0, this one is 30 degrees to the left of 180, and I get 150 degrees as my fourth answer. So those were my answers. I could write them all out again, but I think if I underline them, then that's clear enough. Yeah, good stuff.